Brom are back in the top flight again this season, and just staying up will be deemed a success. Of course, their hopes of defying the odds will depend mainly on the players' ability. But behind the scenes, Dan Harris will also have a major role in helping the club survive.
The last one stable with that. This time as the ball gets thrown, you try and catch it between your foot and your calf. Throw it, and try and catch it between your foot and your calf like that. You can do that, I think the cameras are here. You can do that, flick it up, play it back. Right, off you go! Off you go! Who can do it? If I can do it, you can do it.
My role really is to oversee the physical development of the first team squad. So whether that's nutrition, their preparation, their recovery, their gym work, the biomechanics, the end of stage rehab, anything that comes under that side of physical preparation is my remit really.
Harris is West Brom's head of sports science, a role he developed at near neighbours Birmingham City over the last 2 years. When the Blues were relegated from the top flight in May, Albion made him one of their first transfer targets of the summer. But it wasn't just a chance to continue working in the Premier League that convinced him to join the Baggies.
I think anyone who's been in football any period of time recognises that when the merry-go-round starts to spin, that people jump on and people jump off. And I'm in a position whereby I had the opportunity to come here, and when I met with people, Tony and the sporting director Dan Ashworth and the staff here, it was a club that was very attractive, a club that was prepared to try and do things properly, and was really looking forward to the Premier League season.
The Tony who Harris mentions is West Brom manager Tony Mowbray, a man instrumental in his appointment. It's a signing the boss has described as one of the best of the close season. If the club does suffer relegation again, Mowbray's confident it won't be due to a lack of fitness.
He's got a wonderful personality for a training ground. He's very, very professional, very thorough about everything he does, both on the grass and in the office before and afterwards, and his feedback that he gives to me. If we can keep players fit and get them to a fitness level, I'm sure the players will be at the fitness level to cope with the Premiership and the extra demands it brings.
If Mowbray ever needs a hand on the coaching side, Harris can help out there too, as he's got his UEFA B licence. Managing a club these days is very much a team effort. The input of the medical staff is priceless, as they try to keep as many players as possible ready for action throughout a testing 10 months.
It isn't an exact science. You can be as fit as you like and still get beat 10-0. You can be in terrible shape and yet win a game. But this football club particularly has got a pedigree of wanting to play football the right way. And my brief really is to provide the physical foundation for that, to allow them to express themselves technically.
The captain, Jonathan Greening, is one of only 3 players remaining from West Brom's last Premier League campaign. That trio and the rest of their current teammates have been busy shaking off the cobwebs during a gruelling pre-season prepared by Harris.
I think it's going to help everybody, probably the older players like me more than the younger players, but quite enjoyable after the sessions. You know, you can sit back and think, you know, I've worked hard today and, you know, there's money in the bank in it, so hopefully we'll be flying all season.
Dan Harris has whipped them into shape. Now it's up to the players to make the hard work worthwhile.
Certainly from my point of view, the overwhelming feeling is one of excitement this year, both for myself and the staff and the players, because this is the Premier League, this is the best league in the world, and this is the league we want to be in, the players want to be in, the staff want to be in, so we're just excited about the challenge ahead of us. The pressure side of things, who knows, that might kick in towards the end of the season, but for the time being, every team in the country, every fan in the country believes that their team can go well this year in the league, and we're no different from them.